Welcome back to She Really Had a Baby, the YouTube channel. I'm JessicaRose. I make mamas laugh and baby daddies punch the air. So if that's what you're into, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content. If you've been following along for the past couple of vlogs, you know that I sold everything that I own in my 2-bedroom, 2-bath Los Angeles apartment and took my 9-year-old daughter on a one-way ticket to Costa Rica.
What's the matter with you?
Why would I do that? I couldn't do it. We had to get a hotel room. I'm so tired. Like, I was literally about to fall asleep. Like, it just wasn't gonna happen. Where's the AC? So in the last couple of videos, I've been really sharing about what the process for preparing to leave was like. So if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you go back and watch those videos and like and comment. Y'all, we gotta get my engagement up, please. Let's get it up. Let's run up some numbers. Come on, encourage me to keep this going. I'm trying. We are finally at the time though where I can start storytelling about what it's been like being in Costa Rica pretty much from day one of landing. If you're a mom, if you have children, you know that traveling with children is not the easiest thing. So you can only imagine what it was like lugging around the 4 luggages and 2 backpacks full of all of our things, and doing so just with my 9-year-old daughter, who is a bag of bones just like her daddy. When I was primarily dating men, I liked them with no ankles, okay? But yeah, we had 4 luggages stuffed to capacity, 2 huge backpacks, and I just thought that she would be more capable of carrying her weight. And I love her so much. She tried so hard. But the reality is that for her size and her age, it was really hard. These were pretty heavy luggages and pretty heavy backpacks. We were going down the escalator at one point and she let go of one of the luggages and it literally crashed into me from the back. And I was just furious. I was done. I love traveling to new places, but being in transit traveling is one of the most draining things that I've ever done. I mean, I'll give you an example. I've taken a couple of first class flights before, and even on first class flights, I cannot fall asleep. I am not someone that's comfortable on a plane. And we did not fly first class to Costa Rica. We probably will not be flying first class anywhere for a very long time.
You're broke!
So if you're a brand and you're watching this video and you would like to partner with me, please send me an email. Everything about me is on sale right now, okay? Costa Rica's running us dry. So our flight from LA to San Jose, Costa Rica landed in Costa Rica really, really early. So for about a week or so, I had been kind of going back and forth with the Airbnb host because I was really trying to let them have us check in early because we had got an Airbnb in San Jose for a couple of days, but the check-in time wasn't until 3 p.m. Side note, check-in and check-out times for hotels and Airbnbs has to be the biggest scam of all time, because how is it possible that I cannot enter the place that I'm supposed to be renting for the day until late afternoon, and then I have to leave early in the morning? Make it make sense. I didn't get any kind of verbal confirmation from the Airbnb host that it was okay to check in early up until we were at the airport in San Jose, and he was basically just like, we'll let you check in early. You can leave all of your things at the front desk, because there was like a concierge that checked people into the apartment building. Just head over to the apartment and hang out on the rooftop. There's a pool and amenities up there that you guys could hang out and just chill until the unit's ready. And so I was like, okay, cool. He's going to let us check in early. So we get into a taxi. We load all of our things, our heavy 4 luggages and 2 backpacks. And we arrive to the apartment building. We've made it to San Jose, Costa Rica, y'all. I am like so tired. All I want to do is pass out and go to sleep. However, it's 7:47 a.m. I'm also exhausted. Oh, there's that. I was like, we're having a really long travel day. Fingers crossed that we get to go to our room before 3. I am so exhausted at this point because we got to the airport in LAX a couple hours early before the flight, and we were basically between the flight, the time changes and all of the traveling, we were going on about 24 hours of not having any sleep. Well, I was going on 24 hours of not having any sleep because Nylah was knocked out on the plane. Nylah has no problem falling asleep on planes. They were like, okay, yeah, no, it'll probably be ready around 10 or 11. And if I wouldn't have been so exhausted already, I probably would have just thugged it out. I just knew that I absolutely was not going to make it. The area that we were staying in and the building was safe, but it just didn't feel like the most optimal situation to be on a rooftop in another country with my child who's up playing on her phone and everything that we own with us and me falling asleep. And so began this saga of me spending a bunch of money in Costa Rica because on top of the fact that the taxi ride from the airport definitely played us and overcharged us to get to where we were going, I now had to order another car to go to somewhere where I could just go to sleep. So I'm calling around hotel after hotel after hotel. I started off at the cheapest hotels that I could find, truthfully, that looked like they had AC and didn't have roaches. And all of them were saying the exact same thing about check-in time. They were like, girl, we're not gonna have a room for you ready until like 11 or 12. And I'm just like, what is going on? So I tried one more hotel and they were like, absolutely, we can get you in, just get here as quickly as you can. So again, we went down literally 28 floors with all of our luggage. We were in an elevator, but it just enhances the story, right? We went down 28 floors with all 6 of our luggages, 4 luggages and 2 backpacks. And we got into another Uber. This Uber was more moderately priced and we had them take us to this hotel. But for the very brief period of time that I needed to just pass out because that's how tired I was, it was $200. That's what they said on the phone. And they also had like a bed and breakfast, and I was exhausted. I could have just fallen asleep, but y'all know how mom life is. My kid was like, I'm hungry. So because they already had a bed and breakfast situation, I was like, okay, we'll just go there. We'll eat. We'll go up to the room. We'll pass out. So whatever. Let's just do that. I get there and they're like, because you're checking in so early, today's bed and breakfast doesn't count, which I guess makes sense. So they're like, it's gonna be like another $50 for you guys to eat right now. And I'm just like, god damn, fruit and croissants. Okay, I'm being a little dramatic. I guess the breakfast area was kind of cute. It was a cute little buffet area. So we eat, we get up to the room.
I couldn't do it. We had to get a hotel room. I'm so tired. Like, I was literally about to fall asleep. Like, it just wasn't gonna happen. Where's the AC? Let me hit that AC on. I see that it's in here.
It's cute or whatever. It's a place to sleep. I guess it was a decent hotel, but a common theme out here that I'm noticing, and I think it's because of the humidity, it's even worse where I'm at now in the jungle area, is that everything just smells like mold to me, and I think it's the humidity. So it smelled real wet in there. We go downstairs, we eat breakfast, we go back upstairs to our hotel, and I kid you not, I think that me and Nylah knocked out for like 8 or 9 hours. We were gone.
I was really trying to thug it out because I wanted to save money, but I was so tired, and I just knew that if we stayed on top of that rooftop, that I was gonna fall asleep in public with all of my things and my child. It's only been frustrating because of all the luggage and like moving all of the luggage around. So now we're up, just had to take the L. We're gonna go to the Airbnb tomorrow. The Airbnb ended up being ready. I think he messaged me at like 11, but yeah, I just wasn't gonna make it. I think we're gonna walk to Walmart.
Cause it says she's right there.
We can see it, so I think we're gonna walk to it.
I have not slept so good or so deep since that day. The hotel was in this really cute plaza that had cute restaurants, and there was a Walmart that was right across the street. So I was like, this is perfect. We can basically do some errand runs. Walmart, which I typically, as a United States Los Angeles liver, associate with one of the cheapest places that you can go to get the things that you need. But here we were again with me being initiated into the life of living in Costa Rica because we basically just got toiletries, off-brand ones at that. Like, I do not even understand what is in the gel that I purchased because it's all in Spanish. but it ended up being like $150. I was like, what? We barely had items too. And after all of that traveling and everything we had going on, I just felt like we deserved a cute little dinner. So we went to this restaurant called La Fonda Azteca. It was really good. It was super yummy. They like made guacamole in front of us, and it was really just a nice dinner, a nice little decompress for me and Nylah, and a chance for us to kind of process everything that had happened as we were transitioning into another country. The next day we woke up, headed over to the Airbnb that we had paid for. It's so crazy to think about prices comparatively, because I had gotten the Airbnb that we were staying at for 5 or 6 days. I'm not exactly sure how long we stayed in San Jose. I don't remember off the top of my head, but the entire price of that Airbnb that we stayed in was the same price as one night of a hotel. This was just the beginning of my irritation with like trying to make pricing in Costa Rica make sense, because it just doesn't. We were finally settled. Like I said, we only stayed in San Jose for 5 or 6 days, so it wasn't being settled for very long, but we felt good having our suitcases completely empty and just at pause and at peace and in one place, which was really a big thing for me, because mind you, we got to Costa Rica. We landed in Costa Rica like the 4th of September, but I had been out of my apartment on August 25th. That was when my lease was up, was August 25th. And that entire week leading up to leaving my apartment was so chaotic with me selling all of my things that after that, I hopped from hotel to Airbnb to my friend's house, to an Airbnb with my ex that I shouldn't have been with. Just lots of things were happening and I just didn't feel settled. So to finally be somewhere for like 5 or 6 days straight, I was like, whoo, woosah, we're finally here. We're finally settled. One of the biggest reasons that I was excited to come to live in another country was to kind of like escape the cost of Los Angeles. It may not seem like a ton of money, $250, but it's definitely throwing off the flow of what I intended to come here to do. Little did I know that it was just the beginning. There is so much more that I need to tell you guys, but I want to make sure I'm giving all the information to you in bite-sized pieces of storytelling. If you've made it this far in the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment and let me know if you think I'm tripping about the prices in Walmart and the cost of the hotel. Tell me the craziest story about an inconvenience for cost that came up when you were traveling with kids, or let me know, are your 9-year-olds really carrying the weight of the backpacks and the luggages when you're in the airport? In next week's vlog, I'm going to be sharing all about everything that we did in San Jose. And if you haven't already seen all of my announcements on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook about the fact that I am discontinuing my digital products, make sure that you hop on this and take advantage of it. Despite the fact that these ebooks have such great quality information that have helped so many people in them, I am just at a point where I really want to lean into my power of storytelling and staying true and authentic to what my purpose with my content is, which is to make moms laugh, baby daddies punch the air, but ultimately is to make mothers of all relationship statuses come together and feel like anything is possible and feel like anything that they're feeling is normal. I want everyone to feel seen. I am very, very tired of the hustle of buy my products. So I'm discontinuing them. The last chance that you'll have to grab both of these digital products that are about content creation and content monetization is going to be November 30th. So make sure that you head over to shereallyhadababy.com/shereallyhadashop or check out the show notes below for the link, because I have them discounted down to just a couple of bucks each. So it's an easy investment, but also it's a direct way to support me as a content creator. I've only been able to tell you guys so far about 2 days that I've been in Costa Rica, and I have, as of next week, will have been here for 3 months. Tune in next week. Holla. Bye.
Why are we like this as human beings? We want to come see stuff any moment. It could just erupt all over us. That's crazy. We came at the perfect time.